Hey guys, Social Patrol here, and today I'll be showing you how to get OSX Mountain Lion 10.8.3 on your AMD or Intel processor based computer. Now, this took me a while to do. I did it all yesterday. It took me like 5 hours just to find the right one and then installing it, downloading it, and all that stuff. So I decided let's make a tutorial that's really simple for you guys and put it up on YouTube because I love making videos and I love helping you guys out. So let's get started. As you see, I am in MacOSx Mountain Lion 10.8.3. Everything works perfectly. You can change all the displays you want for driver support, and all the resolutions work just fine. I have it in this resolution just so I can show you guys without going into full screen, but my full screen resolution is 1600 by 900, and it works just fine. But let's go back into the one I was just at, which I think was this one. Yeah, so that's that. No, it wasn't. It was this one. It also wasn't. Yeah, it was. Alright, it was this one. Sorry. Okay, so pretty much that's that. And yeah, so let's get started. So let me just shut out of this one and show you guys what you need. Okay, so while that is doing that, which it should be done right about now. Yeah. Okay, so all you need for this is you need the 10.8.3 VMware image that will be provided from this website, which will be in the description. And I can't give you the exact target link for the download because copyright issues and stuff like that. But if you just go here to this website, which will be in the description, and you click on this one right here, then you will be directed to where you can download it from. And it works with AMD and Intel. The next thing you need to open this, obviously, is you need VMware. So all you have to do is, I got logged out, whatever, is sorry. You go to, wow, it just like messed me up, whatever. Alright, there we go. You go to this link, which will take you to download VMware Workstation 9.0, which is the most recent workstation up to this date, 4/22/2013. And if that gets updated, just let me know and I'll change the link or whatever. And you just download the trial here. And I don't know how long the trial lasts, but I do know that there are keys that I will provide for you guys if you guys go to the link in the description. It's on Pastebin. I can't show you because of copyright issues or whatever. And you know, it's kind of not legal, but I'm not giving you the direct link and whatever like that. So there's some what are they called, serial keys that you can use, or license keys or whatever, and it'll work just fine. That's what I did. The next thing you'll need is to open up the VMware image. It'll be downloaded into a 7Z file, which is this. Anyways, the only way you can open that is, well, it downloads into a torrent, sorry. So you need to get uTorrent or any torrent program, BitTorrent, or not BitTorrent, well, yeah, BitTorrent, uTorrent, all the different torrent, whatever one you prefer. I use uTorrent because I've been using it since, like, I don't know, a long time ago, years, and I love it. So I use it all the time and whatever like that. So just get this, or this is what I recommend if you don't have one, but if you do have one, that works just fine as long as it can, you know, open torrents or whatever. And the last thing you need is Winrar, which can open up the 7Z file so that, you know, you can extract it and actually use it. And I'm pretty sure this only works on 64-bit computers, so you want to make sure you get the 64-bit version of Winrar, and it might tell you don't have the right version even if you get the 64-bit version, but that happened to me, but it still works just fine. And if you don't know what bit your computer is, if that's how you say it, is you just go to computer and you go to properties, or you can just click on computer and go to system properties, and it takes you to the same place. All you're pretty much going to look for is that you have a 64-bit operating system. So as you see, I am running an AMD FX 8320 8-core processor, which is AMD obviously, and it works just fine. Don't listen to all this weird Hewlett-Packard stuff. It's because I'm using my old hard drive. Pretty much like that. So as long as you have a decent, you know, I'd say 2-core or better. I would recommend a 4-core if you're going to be doing this, but 2-core I've heard works just fine with Intel. But you know, all AMD things are over 2-core. Usually they're like 4-core, 6-core, 8-core. So any of those works just fine, and I'd recommend you have at least 4 gigs of memory. 2 I think is fine, but I'd recommend 4. And I have 8, so whatever. Of course, you know, the more RAM you add, the faster your computer is. So that's all you need. So pretty much in the steps you need to do it is you download, it doesn't really matter which way you do it, but you can download Winrar, uTorrent, VMware Workstation 9.0, any which way, and you can get the serial keys for the Workstation 9.0 in the description. You just enable that, and then you can close out of that. You download uTorrent or any torrent or whatever, and then you download Winrar so you can open it, or any 7Z opening program. So once you have all that, you can download this, which will download into a 7Z from the torrent, and then you extract it just by double clicking and waiting, and then whatever like that, and then you click extract to, and you can extract it anywhere. Now I already have one, but I had to re-extract it again because I'm doing a tutorial, and you can't have two of the same ones in VMware. Okay, so that's done. And yeah, so let's get started. So once you have this open, you go to the VMware Unlocker MacOSx guest folder. Now, depending on which VMware Workstation or any VMware software you have, you want to make sure you go to the right series. So as you see, we have the 9 series, but it also works with the 8 series. You can just go there and go to VMware Workstation Locker for Linux or Windows, and double click on Windows, and you want to just double click install, and it'll do all that stuff for you. And then it's done. And I don't know what it does, but it allows it to work with macOS or whatever like that. So then when you're done with that, you go to if you have a problem and it says like your hardware virtualization is not enabled on VMware when you install this operating system, then you can just go to this folder and run this, and then it should work. If it doesn't, let me know in the description, in the chat. Wow, in the comments. Okay, so once all that is done and you're ready to go, by the way, don't run this before running this, because then it might mess up and I don't know what will happen, and then you guys are gonna get all mad at me, but whatever. So once you're all done with that, you want to go to the MacOSx Mountain Lion folder. Now, as you see, there's an AMD kernel and an Intel kernel. If you have an Intel processor, you run the Intel kernel just by double clicking, and then you can just type no here. I don't really know what VRAM is, or NVRAM or whatever, but if you know what that is and you want to keep it, go right ahead. I don't really care. But I don't have an Intel one, so we're just gonna hit no, and it'll install whatever you want. But I have AMD, so just double click on that, and then you just type yes or no, and then you hit enter, and then it'll just whoop, and then you're done. And yes, that was my amazing sound effects. You won't see these two folders. I have hidden folders shown on, but you won't see them, and it doesn't really matter. This was just a few kernels and whatever like that. So then you double click on VMX, this one right here, the MacOSx Mountain Lion. But if you don't have these extensions, you can just go here and then click open virtual machine, and it will take you to wherever you want to. You just got to locate it on your hard drive, and then you just click on the VMX one and hit open. Then it'll bring you a new one, and I'm just going to click edit, which is what you should do as well. And I'm just going to change my name to tutorial because I don't want to get mine and this one mixed up. And don't mess up with anything except for hardware. And for memory, you can do whatever memory you want. I usually do 2 gigs because I have 8 gigs, and I think 2 gigs is fine. The maximum recommended memory is for me is 6 gigs, but I'm not going to do that, so I'll just do 2. But I'm actually just going to do, like, I don't know, 1. Or, no, I'll just do 2. 1 is kind of low. You should definitely do 2 or something like that. 2 or more. For processors, I have an 8 core, so I can do as many processors as I want, just, 4 or less. But I'll just do 2 and then have that be the same. And that's pretty much it. If you are connected with Ethernet, it should work just fine. And, yeah. I don't know about wireless, but I'm pretty sure it'll just take whatever wireless internet you have, and then it'll just put it into the operating system. So let's get started. So once all that is set up, you want to click power on this virtual machine. This will start up, and when you get this message, you want to click I copied it, and then it will start to load. And all this might take a little while, but you should just give it some time, because it might. You just want to give it some time because it's Mac and whatever like that. So I'm going to pause, and I'll be back as soon as this loads up. Another thing to notice is that this little spinny thing will be going on right about there, and you just want to let that keep going, and when it starts to slow down or freeze, that means it is about to pop up. So yeah, just wait for that to finish, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back, and now the little spinny thing has stopped, and we are at the welcome screen. Now, I don't know what country you're in,
includes a built-in screen reader
but
called
it's talking, and yeah, why is it talking? To learn how to
turn it on and set up your Mac.
Whatever. We're gonna ignore that and click on the US. Alright, so it's done. You can just go through all this and do whatever you want for whatever. Click not now when you ever want to do this, because you don't want to transfer anything. Don't do this right now. It's not really needed. And Apple ID, you can do whatever you want. I'm just going to skip it for right now because I already have it set up on my other one. And pretty much all you do is click continue, click agree, go through all this, change your name, go to I don't know, two wow, password 111 doesn't really matter. No, we. All right, continue. So to create your account, and then it should be done in like right now. And then yeah, so then you just pick your time zone. I'll just pick mine because I don't want to read some weird time and then be all messed up or whatever. And where is my time? It is not there. So yeah, whatever. It should be like right over here. Boston, Massachusetts. No. Alright, I'm just gonna do that because it's the same thing. City, skip it, whatever, I don't really care. And yeah, now you're done. So then you click start using your Mac, and this will always take a long time just because it's, you know, the first time you're setting up the operating system. So usually boots after this won't take nearly as long as the first time. But now we're in, and it's just setting everything up, and we're gonna wait for it to, you know, do whatever, because that's what it does. And there's our amazing dock bar, if that's what you call it. I don't know. And yeah, it's just gonna be a little laggy at first because, you know, it's setting everything up. It's like gonna ask you a whole bunch of stuff, but pretty much that's all you have to do, guys. And yeah, so you can just change the screen resolution by opening up system preferences, going to displays and changing your display to whatever. So I'm just gonna do that because that's what I do. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I'm pretty sure all of these programs work. I know the first time I went into this operating system, messages didn't work as well, but it might work the next time you boot up, like after you shut down and you boot it up again. But everything works. iTunes works with home sharing and everything like that. iTunes works, Apple Store works with Apple ID and whatever, but this doesn't for right now. I haven't tried it in this one, but it should work the next time you boot up. I wouldn't see why not. So yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah, have a nice day, guys. Bye.